Hello and welcome back to Soulcaliber 3 for Mitsurugi's Cursed Tales of Souls. Now, if you like what you see and you want to see more Soulcaliber, then make sure you subscribe for more. Even the Tanegashima rifles, which he had once considered his greatest enemy, no longer concerned Mitsurugi. He had lost interest in the ultimate weapon, Soul Edge, as well. It was at this time that Mitsurugi was attacked by forces pursuing the fragments of Soul Edge. He fended off his attackers and noticed that their garments resembled those of the female ninja who stood in his path many times in the past. Was something happening in Japan? Mitsurugi decided it was time to return to his homeland. It was the end of the Warring States period. The Nujima Murakami forces with whom Mitsurugi stayed upon returning had refused to submit to Toyotomi and were preparing to make their last stand as proud men of the sea. Mitsurugi immediately agreed to join the fight and began preparations for battle. Episode 1. The Battle in the Strait. At that time, Japan was being unified, and the forces that opposed that rule were putting up with their final struggle. The Murakami Navy, with which Mitsurugi had once been affiliated, was also preparing a counterattack against its enemies. Mitsurugi, known for his skill with the sword, was welcomed and he decided to aid their battle. He thought that perhaps this battle might fill the void inside himself.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
You won't make it through this fight.
What do you want, you bastard?
Versus Samurai. Fight!
Samurai. Over the edge! On the right side. Come on, up you go!
You win!
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
The operation was a success, but Mitsurugi did not feel fulfilled. Upon hearing rumours from the general that someone known as the Azure Knight was rampaging in Europe, he bid his farewell and hurried to the west. Before, when Mitsurugi had been seeking Soul Edge, he had heard rumours of a powerful man like this, but those rumours had stopped after a while. This man would surely be the one who could satisfy Mitsurugi's thirst for battle. Board a ship for Europe. Mitsurugi arrived in Rome, but he found no helpful clues. What to do now? As he pondered his situation, he came upon an arena. He had used up the money he had earned during the battle in Japan. Additionally, the warriors gathered at the arena would likely know something that would be of use to him.
His anger is the anger of the earth. His will is the will of nature.
If you're going to stand in my way, you're dead. Let's see what you've got.
Versus Rock. Fight!
Let's see flat. That should be the garment. That should have been a guard effect right there. Trying to out-jump me. Nah.
You win!
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
Mitsurugi learned of the Azure Knight from one of the warriors of the arena. The knight who had once rampaged across Europe was called Nightmare, and was wreaking havoc once again. Mitsurugi headed to a castle ruin that the knight had once used as a base. It was said that the Azure Knight had since left, but the dark aura that covered the land was still powerful. As Mitsurugi approached the castle ruins, he could sense someone or something lying in wait within.
I wonder if that god will make a suitable host. Let's see. He sure looks strong. You have a nice body. Can I see it for a second? I wonder if Soul Edge would like it.
So you really want to challenge me? You better not disappoint me, little girl.
Versus Tira. Fight!
Knee. Perfect.
You win!
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
The enemy slipped away from Mitsurugi and ran. For a while, Mitsurugi was on guard for a surprise attack, but he eventually sheathed his sword. The feeling of the enemy's presence had finally disappeared. In the air above, however, circled a number of black birds. He could not help but feel he was being watched. What to do next? Explore the ruined castle. In a room in the ruined castle, Mitsurugi found traces of someone who had once lived there. Following the clues, he headed to London. Seeking information about a female alchemist who wielded a living sword and was thought to be a follower of Nightmare, he found himself standing before a large mansion. It was said that it had been many years since the owner of this mansion had died. Mitsurugi stepped inside.
She seeks the sword that may be her only salvation.
Don't let your guard down, or you'll die.
Well, aren't we cheeky? This'll be fun.
Versus Ivy. Fight!
How did I not reach? Easy.
You win!
You thought you could defeat me? How absurd.
Mitsurugi felt like he was being watched. Charade! It said I should have hurried on, but I'll see if this doesn't mess it up. Let's go,
The
Charade.
Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Ready?
Charade!
Versus Charade. Fight!
Oh, still reach that. Zone tie. Boom! Boom!
You win!
Not even the King of Hell could stand against my blade.
Again!
Versus Charade. Fight!
That hit like 5 times.
You win!
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
Again!
Versus Charade. Fight!
Knee to the eye. Boom! Ah, like duck under. Oh, what a hit!
You win!
Is that the best you can do?
From the female alchemist's words, Mitsurugi now had confirmation that Nightmare possessed Soul Edge. He then proceeded to ask about the man with the scythe who appeared to be involved. Following rumours of the man, he arrived at the clock tower of an old temple, but Mitsurugi was not at ease. He felt that he had been led here by the very one he was seeking. Now I have to lose the first fight here, so I'll let the clock hit me.
This is absurd. You are not worthy to find the sword. I shall kill you here and now. Come, I shall hold a requiem for your soul.
Not bad. I accept your challenge.
I hope I don't get ring out.
Let me...
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Are you ready? Die!
How did that break my guard? Stay down.
You win!
Too easy. Don't waste my time.
You gonna tell me about the curse this time? No? Deciding that he couldn't expect to find any further clues in Europe, Mitsurugi headed east, but this time he went by land. As he continued his journey, all the while carefully searching for rumours of the Azure Knight and any events that might be related to him, he finally encountered information that sounded promising. A temple famous for its martial arts had been destroyed in one night. It had apparently happened quite some time ago, but it was still worth investigating.
Her quest to save her brethren drives her onward.
Time to meet your maker.
I will never lose.
We will see about that.
Versus Seong Mina. Fight!
Over you go.
Ring out. You win.
Name's Mitsurugi. Remember it.
I don't think she would hear that from all the way down there. Mitsurugi did not find anything useful at the temple. Even more importantly, there seemed to be something wrong with his body. By the time he had realised it, it was too late. He found himself easily exhausted and his body would not recover. The words spoken by the man with the scythe flashed through his mind. I place my curse upon you. That was what he had said when he had left. Mitsurugi swore to himself. He had to find a way to remove the curse. Search for a way to break the curse. The Ming Empire was a place of long history, and home to a great many people. Mitsurugi went there in search of a way to break his curse, but things didn't turn out so easy. To begin with, he didn't even know what kind of curse it was. He crossed over to Japan in order to calm his mind and conquer the curse. Mount Fuji, known as the Sacred Mountain, would surely be an appropriate place for this, but it seemed that his method was not suited to a man who was always seeking combat.
A man veiled in mystery appears.
Your chance to beg is over.
Evil or not, die!
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight!
Go in the lava. Boom! Boom!
You win!
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
He had done everything he could, but the situation had shown no signs of improving. His legs carried him naturally to nature and his homeland, but there were no answers to be found there. Now, wandering almost aimlessly, he encountered a change of fate in the city of Kyoto. Sensing a fierce, aggressive presence fixated on him, Mitsurugi's heart burned with excitement for the first time in ages.
She roams the lands, her blade of hatred concealed in purest silk.
You're eager to die. Very well then.
Let's see what you can do.
Is my helpful?
Versus Setsuka. Fight!
Oh, the gun in fact connected then. Oh, that would have been a very good dodge if that fully dodged. Oh, I know. Die! Normally she's really hard as a CPU, but that went quite well.
Too easy. Don't waste my time.
Feeling the swordsman's burning soul through the blade of his sword, Mitsurugi was ashamed at the immaturity of his own heart. His heart had allowed itself to be overcome by the curse. He lived by the sword. It didn't matter even if his life was being chiseled away. If anything, it was precisely in situations like this that he had to maintain a strong will. He once again made up his mind to seek a strong warrior, to seek Nightmare. Head to Ming. In the end, he was not able to find any news of Nightmare in Ming. That meant he had to head even further west. As Mitsurugi travelled the Silk Road, a suspicious figure appeared before him. Travelling alone in this land made one a prime target for thieves.
Two heroes finally meet under the star of destiny.
You'll regret this.
You're in my way.
Random character this lane to the
Versus
route.
Bandit. Fight!
Or is this supposed to be a stand-in for Greed and Miser? But then why not have Greed and Miser? Stop sidestepping!
You win!
You will be in hell long before me.
I shall give you a proper burial.
Versus Bandit. Fight!
Whoa! I'm lucky that didn't ring out.
You win!
There is nothing I cannot cut through.
Having entered Europe once more, Mitsurugi sought information on the Azure Knights and finally succeeded in discovering Nightmare's trail. Pursuing Nightmare, he arrived at an isolated cathedral. With the battle before him, he trembled with anticipation, but then he suddenly tensed and hurried to the cathedral. He could hear the sound of steel on steel. Someone was fighting Nightmare. Come on, Nightmare. Come on. Yes!
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. You are my first sacrifice.
Versus Nightmare. Fight!
Go up! Stop blocking everything, man.
You win!
Not even the King of Hell could stand against my blade.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
Lock.
All right.
Versus Abyss. Fight!
Easy. And that went over the banister.
You win.
Wow.
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
Good old reliable combo. Double swipe up and the down slash. Set, whatever.
Is there no one stronger around?
There he is! It's Mitsurugi! Kill him and raise our honor!
B.
If you want to kill me, you'd better bring a whole army.
The legend.
Just as
will
Soulcaliber.
never
Oh,
die.
no. 0 deaths that run, that went pretty well. Well, that went pretty well. As like the other curse pass, it didn't actually mention Zasalamel saying about the curse, which I don't know why they wouldn't do that with this. I don't know why. In his intro paragraphs, it mentions he beat some people who were looking for the shards of Soul Edge. Now, in the story, he beats Miser and Greed, but his last fight before Nightmare and Zasalamel were two bandits on the Silk Road. So it's like they were trying to be a place in for Miser and Greed as well. So I don't get why you don't actually fight Miser and Greed at any point. But anyway, other than that, pretty good. So if you like what you saw and you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe. And until next time.